Jack Grealish is a name that resonates with football fans worldwide. Known for his silky dribbling, sharp vision, and creative flair, he was once considered one of the Premier League's brightest young talents. However, in recent times, his performances, particularly since joining Manchester City for a record-breaking €117.5 million, have sparked intense debate. Is Jack Grealish still the player he once was? Or has he become an underwhelming figure in a squad full of superstars? The rise and fall of Jack Grealish. Before his massive move to Manchester City, Grealish was a standout performer at Aston Villa, often the heartbeat of his team. His dribbling, ability to carry the ball forward, and vision made him one of the most exciting players in the Premier League. Grealish was more than just a winger or attacking midfielder. He was the playmaker, the creative force, and the man Villa relied on for both defensive transitions and attacking moves. During his time at Villa, Grealish managed to register impressive goal contributions, including his best season with 17 goal contributions in 27 matches, a stellar record for a player in a mid-table team. At Villa, Grealish was a player who played with freedom. He was the focal point of the attack, creating chances, threading passes, and getting into dangerous positions in the final third. His flair and creativity were on full display, and his presence was often a game-changer for Villa, especially in tight matches where he could unlock the opposition's defense with his movement or passing. However, when he made the switch to Manchester City in 2021, things started to change. Although still a good player, Grealish found himself in a system that was drastically different from Villa's. Under Pep Guardiola, City plays a highly structured, possession-based game, where players are often asked to adhere to specific roles. The creative freedom that Grealish once enjoyed at Villa was now replaced with a more subdued, system-oriented role. The Grealish of today. It has been over a year since Jack Grealish's last goal, which came against Crystal Palace in December 2023. Since then, Grealish has failed to find the back of the net in over 50 appearances for Manchester City, a concerning statistic for a player who cost €117.5 million. This lack of goal-scoring output is not just a coincidence but a reflection of the player's role in Guardiola's tactical setup. At City, Grealish's job is not to be the team's primary goal scorer or assist provider. Instead, his role is to maintain possession, win free kicks, and help build up attacks. He often slows the tempo of the game, keeping the ball under control and waiting for the right moment to move it forward. This approach is very different from his Villa days, where he was more direct, taking on defenders and playing risky passes to unlock defenses. Grealish's ability to maintain possession under pressure is one of his strongest attributes. His dribbling is not about lightning-fast runs, but about maneuvering the ball within tight spaces and using his body to shield it from defenders. He can hold off a defender for long enough to buy time for his teammates to get into better positions. This skill is invaluable in City's possession-based system, where controlling the ball and dictating the tempo is crucial. Additionally, Grealish has become known for his ability to win free kicks, often drawing fouls from defenders who struggle to dispossess him. In a team like City, where players like Erling Haaland thrive on set pieces, Grealish's ability to win free kicks in dangerous areas is seen as a valuable asset. However, while Grealish's ability to retain possession and win free kicks has helped City in some instances, it has not been enough to justify his massive price tag. City fans and pundits alike have started to question whether €117.5 million is too much for a player whose contributions are more about keeping the ball than creating goals and assists. While Grealish does his job in the system, his individual contributions have not lived up to the expectations set by his hefty transfer fee. Comparing Grealish to other big transfers. In the past year, Grealish's lack of goals and assists has sparked a debate about his value. Some have even compared him to other big money signings, such as Antony, who joined Manchester United for €95 million. While both players have been criticized for their poor performances, Grealish's case is particularly interesting because he was supposed to be a major part of City's attacking setup. Antony, despite his own struggles, has been more efficient in terms of goal contributions per 90 minutes, even though he has played fewer matches than Grealish. This comparison highlights the growing frustration around Grealish's performances. While Antony has received significant criticism, Grealish has largely escaped similar scrutiny, with many attributing City's poor form to the collective struggles of the team rather than focusing on individual players. However, when you look at Grealish's return on investment, it's hard to ignore the fact that he has not delivered on the expectations that come with being the most expensive English footballer in history. The Guardiola Effect. One of the key reasons behind Grealish's struggles at City is Pep Guardiola's tactical system. Guardiola is known for his highly structured approach, and players are often asked to fit into specific roles within this system. Grealish, once a free-spirited player at Villa, has been molded into a cog in the machine at City. His creative freedom has been limited, and his role has become more about maintaining possession and contributing to the build-up play. At Villa, Grealish was the centerpiece of the team, trusted to make things happen in the final third. He was not just a ball carrier, he was a creator, the player who took risks and made things happen. However, at City, his role has become more about playing it safe, maintaining possession, and linking up with other players. This change in role has led to a reduction in his goal contributions, as he is no longer the focal point of the attack. Guardiola's system has been incredibly successful for City, but it's also taken a toll on players like Grealish, who thrived when given the freedom to express themselves. This brings us to a broader debate about Guardiola's approach to managing players. Does his system limit the individuality of players, or is it the best way to achieve success? While Guardiola's philosophy has led to unprecedented success at City, it has also left some players, like Grealish, struggling to find their spark. Is Grealish a flop? The question on everyone's mind is whether Jack Grealish is a flop. While it's easy to label him as such based on his lack of goals and assists since joining City, it's important to remember that his role within the team is different from what we saw at Villa. Grealish has not been brought in to score goals or provide assists at the same level as he did at Villa. Instead, he has been asked to play a more understated role, one that focuses on possession, build-up play, and winning free kicks. Despite his limited goal contributions, Grealish has still been a valuable player for City in many respects. His ability to maintain possession, win fouls, and help control the tempo of the game has made him a useful tool in Guardiola's tactical setup. However, given his astronomical transfer fee, it's hard to ignore the fact that he has not delivered the kind of numbers expected from a player of his price tag. Ultimately, whether Grealish is a flop or not depends on how you define success. If success is measured by goals and assists, then Grealish's time at City has been underwhelming. However, if success is defined by his ability to fit into Guardiola's system and contribute to City's overall success, then Grealish has done his part. It's clear that Grealish has become a different player since joining City, and while he may not be the same electrifying talent he was at Villa, he still plays an important role in City's squad. Jack Grealish's time at Manchester City has been marked by significant changes in his playing style. Once a free-flowing, creative force at Aston Villa, he has been molded into a more system-oriented player under Pep Guardiola. While his contributions to City's success have been understated, his lack of goals and assists since joining the club has led to frustration among fans and pundits alike. Is Grealish a flop? The answer isn't as straightforward as it may seem. While his goal contributions have been minimal, he still plays a vital role in City's build-up play and helps maintain possession. However, with his hefty price tag and the expectations that come with it, Grealish's time at City has been disappointing, at least in terms of his individual performances. Whether or not he can rediscover his spark remains to be seen, but for now, Grealish's transformation from Villa's talisman to City's cog in the machine is a story of lost potential and unrealized promise. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.